The man you see in this photo will be shot in about 10 minutes. This is the caption under which the image has been circulating online since it was made public in 2015. However, what actually happened to the man turned out to be very different. The photograph shows the Georgian Commissar Mirian Levanovich Odisharia, who was the senior political authority of the 148th Rifle Division, deployed around the Mogilev area as part of the Soviet 13th Army. On August 1, 1941, the 3rd Panzer Division launched an offensive against the positions that the staff of the 148th Division had taken up near the village of Mikulichi, east of Mogilev, to stop the Germans from seizing a key bridge over the Oster River. The defense, improvised solely from headquarters personnel, soon gave way. Odisharia was taken prisoner that same afternoon, and the following day was moved to the neighboring village of Zvenchatka, where a German medical officer named Hermann Türk took this photograph of him. As can be seen, he had not stripped off his political commissar's insignia, and under the Commissar Befehl, the order to execute Soviet commissars the moment they were identified, that would have amounted to a death sentence. But unexpectedly, he was not executed, at least not immediately. The first proof of that is this interrogation report from the intelligence section of the 3rd Panzer Division. While the record contains only routine answers about his unit, the document is dated August 3rd, revealing that Odisharia was still alive 2 days after the battle. With this first piece of evidence brought to light, who then maintained the story of the immediate execution? The Russian military historian Yuri Rzhevtsev, having reconstructed Odisharia's file in the archives of the Ministry of Defense, points to the Saratov search volunteers, men and women who have spent decades combing the old battlefields to recover and identify the soldiers left unburied, as the people behind this version. One that nobody had reason to dispute, since it was, after all, the fate that awaited every captured political commissar. But the truth is that Odisharia remained alive. Rzhevtsev himself reconstructs this from the post-war written recollections of a captain who survived captivity and who knew him well from the 148th Division. In the autumn of 1941, the Commissar was being held in Stalag 325, set up in the Polish town of Zamość. That captain recounted that one evening he approached him and called him quietly by his rank. Odisharia recognized him, but asked him never to address him that way again, since he had managed to conceal his status by passing himself off as an ordinary infantry colonel. That conversation was the last confirmed trace of Mirian Odisharia. For Rzhevtsev, he did not survive German captivity, although he notes that his death cannot have occurred before the autumn of 1941. To date, however, no document has been found that records how or where or when he died.